Grant Miller, what an achievement from him on his debut in the McLaren. Well, he takes victory in Evo, and indeed he was the favourite coming out of Okayama, and he's the favourite here today. Grant Miller, well, ladies and gentlemen, after a win at Daytona, he thought this season was going to go strong, but it's been going so very, very wrong. But here at Magny Court, he rights all the wrongs and takes victory in Evo, and overall as Grant Miller in race number 2 of the day.
And here comes Grant Miller taking the checkered flag in the Premier class.
Yeah, great result for Grant Miller again. He made that move after Luke Bailey made a big mistake. However, he's not going to mind about how it comes. He's not going to mind that he lost 6/10 on that final lap because he's won the race. He'll take all the points home.
Toby Hardiak will take the win here.
Yeah, what a race it's been for him. He's come back through and he's then fended off John LeBrook towards the end. He was charging hard right at the end of the race, flashing the lights, maybe in recognition. Strobing of the lights, really. But it's Toby Hardiak who wins then. He reports him out. He'll be delighted with that.
And here comes the Premier class making their way around the final corner.
It's going to be Toby Hardiak who is going to be the race winner for the Premier class. John LeBrook, Grant Miller second and third when they end up crossing the line, but Toby Hardiak in his home race as well. Great result for the 31, and Phoenix Racing are going to be very pleased with how he has coped with tonight. John LeBrook makes it a Porsche 1-2 in the class, and then of course it will be Grant Miller, the third driver in the order. And there you go, 2 Phoenix drivers on the podium. I think they're going to be feeling pretty happy with how it's gone tonight.
Graham Vivers has won for his first race of the season, the 85 for Phoenix Racing Blue. Cracking effort for him, 6th in the championship. Best finish of the season was a 5th right at the start of the season, and he wins in Courtis.
And the young Dutchman is going to take a victory here at Bathurst in the Mercedes. A brilliant drive indeed by Toby Hardiak. He takes the win by 10.5 seconds. And there he is round the final corner. Klaas Velden takes a fantastic victory on home soil at the Nürburgring in the Sim Racing International GT3 Championship. 2 Mercedes join him on the podium in very German fashion. And what a night for Phoenix Racing. 4 cars inside the top 5 for those guys. A great result by all involved.
You cut the call. Car on the right. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear. Car on the right. Clear. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear. We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end. 'The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again. 1. That's it, go! Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. They say you cut the cost. You've got a slow car on the right. Car on the right. Clear. They say you cut the cost. Car 334, just set the fastest lap, 26.943. One lap to green, get ready. Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 2,313. Pit road's closed. There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish. 5 cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Jetstar 227, car Jetstar 377, car Jetstar 327, car Jetstar 269, car. Getting ready, going green. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. You've got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead. You've got a slow car on the right. You've got a slow car on the right. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear.
Can't be overtaken under yellows, dude.
Right side. Left side. Clear. They say you cut the corner. Car on the right. Clear on the right. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Sorry boys, I hit my rev limit. Hit my pit limit then, sorry.
car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 26.213. That was your fastest lap of the session. That was your fastest lap of the session. The leader just did a 26.514. Clear on the left, car on the right. Go left, clear on the right. Car on the left. Stay on the right. We've got damage on the back end. Hold your line. Stay on the right.
You good, Matthew?
Keep to the right.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Go on, hip hop.
Keep to the right. Clear. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap, 26.123. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap, 26.053. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car on the right. Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Still left. Still left. Clear. Car on the right. Keep to the left. Hold your line. Clear on the right. The car in P5 just set the fastest lap, 26.05. Right side. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear on the right. The leader just did a 26.436. Fueling up now should get us to the finish. The car in P2 just set the fastest lap, 25.992. The leader just did a 26.369. The car in P3 just hit the fastest lap, 25.902. Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Go ahead, Martin. Thank you.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap, 25.83. there you cut the cork.
Thank you. Right, David.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap, 25.756. The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap, 25.681. You got about 5 laps of fuel left. The leader just did a 25.518. car behind is pitting. XD, you cut the car. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 6 seconds. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 25.458. We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
Mine, I'm paying. Okay, thank you.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable. Repairs are almost finished up. That's it, go! Car on the right. Clear on the right. Leaders pitting now. The car in front is pitting.
On my right, Adam.
Right side. Clear on the right. The leader just did a 52.193. Showing us the black flag. You have to drive through the pits without stopping.
Thank you. Tom, remember, you're not allowed to defend if you're a lap car.
Okay, that's half distance. We've got to serve this black flag or we're done, fella. Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Right side. Clear on the right.
Thank you.
got a slow car on the left. There's an incident ahead. Car on the left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear. Car on the right. Clear. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 7.7 seconds. It's going well. Keep at it.
Thanks, Oliver.
The leader just did a 26.27. Slow car ahead.
Sorry guys, I realised I kind of went a bit deeper.
There's an incident ahead. Left side. Clear on the left. There's an incident ahead. Go right. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Car on the right. Stay on the left.
Oh,
Clear on the
I'm
right.
loving these stupid games being played.
Car on the left. Keep to the right. Clear. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Looks like people are playing stupid games.
Clear. Car on the right. Clear on the right. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.3 seconds. We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end. White flag, one more lap to go. Keep going. You have about one lap of fuel left.
Hey, what was that?
Slow car ahead. There's the checker flag. We'll get him next time, don't worry. They say you cut the cost. They say you cut the cost. They say you cut the cost.
Jakey, that was fun, mate. That was really fun.
Pit box in 5. The race is over. 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable.
Well, that's it over. Job done. Season end. Bye-bye. Catch you in the next one. I think we were 2nd or 10th or... I don't actually know. Spun out under my own steam. I will save that though. Let's see, that was a bit better. We'll call that R3. Oh. Call that R3. Flying close. Exit. Correct to desktop. Yeah. We are in. Get rid of some of this shite now. Sunday. Nope. Oh, there's just way too much stuff on here that we no longer will be needing. Donington. Right. There's not much to be done on that. I don't know when the updates will be done. How do I get the results up? Can I get the results up? Do you even care if there's any results up? Probably not. So, championship standings. So we got a second, even though we managed to screw up that entire day. You know, we weren't going to catch Martin. The pace difference he had in that Lambo was something else all season. So, fair play to the man. We stayed ahead of Tom, although we finished behind him in the race. We did catch back up until I had to do my drive-through. So, not much else we could have done on that one. And we were behind Jordan Butler for a good chunk, but he was too far back. So, well done to Jordan and everybody else that got a trophy this year. Pity too with Jordan Maymar. He has some good runs, but unfortunately missed a few races, and that pretty much curtailed that charge. But 150 ahead, so we were a whole win ahead of Tom in third, so pretty happy with that. There was a teams championship that myself and Tom were leading for quite a chunky bit, and we did finish in fourth, so fair play to Mr. Cordy. And I'll give him a little nod in the team chat. Right, that is the end of that for a season. There'll be about a 3-week gap or so. Where did Tom Cordy finish overall? Just outside the points, Thomas, unfortunately. What were we on here for? We were on here for the stream.
On to quite a bit of a recovery drive, and from that point onwards, it looks like you were constantly trying to chase down Sight Anstey, but whatever you did, you couldn't get the gap down.
No, Sight was... He's fast, and then I got a brilliant start, and then, yeah, it all unravelled for him. Couldn't believe it. I genuinely couldn't believe it.
Oh, indeed. What a story it's been. But of course, coming into this round, had you done the maths to know exactly how you needed to finish, or was it just play it as you went?
Yeah, play it as I went. I didn't look at the points at all, really. I knew I was 24 points behind, but I thought I've just got to come in it as I have done the others. No pressure. I've enjoyed it. If I finish second, I finish second, but yeah, it kind of worked.
Oh, indeed, it worked quite well. Although in qualifying, interestingly, we did see the fact that, like you say, Mikey was looking quick and Sight Anstey looked quick as well.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you deal with that? Did you just have to sort of put it aside and think it's just one lap, the race is the race?
Yeah. I've never been quick at qualifying. I hate it. I absolutely hate qualifying, and it shows more in the race. As soon as the race starts, I'm picking 4 or 5 spots up at a time, and it's just... I'm much better at the consistency in the race. So, yeah, hate it. Hate qualifying.
Well, you definitely gave us a great display at the start of the race as we saw Mikey propelled out to the right coming out to the old hairpin. I mean, just take us through what that opening lap must have felt like from your perspective. I mean, was there a bit of a jump up and down in your chair as you saw him go to the right?
I didn't see it. I genuinely, I was concentrating on where everyone was, and I saw there was cars, but I didn't see it was Mikey. And I come round and I thought, where is he? And then I said to Peter, I said, where is he? And he just, my teammate Peter Holt, and he just said, oh, he's behind me. I went, oh my God, that was it.
Well, a dramatic start for him, but nonetheless, he did go on to quite a bit of a recovery drive. And from that point onwards, it looks like you were constantly trying to chase down Sight Anstey, but whatever you did, you couldn't get the gap down.
No, Sight he was too quick today. He was too quick. I was starting to get quicker at the end there, but it was just too late. Yeah, congrats to him for winning the race. I couldn't catch him today.
Well, to be fair, you didn't need to beat him in order to become champion, but as the race went on, we saw Mikey start to close back up and move back into 3rd place. Was there a bit of you that sort of started thinking, you know what, just pray that something will happen?
Yeah, I just thought, just keep it on the track. I saw him coming up the leaderboard on the standings there on iOverlay that I've got, and I just saw Mikey Stewart. I thought, oh no, he's coming. And then all of a sudden he disappeared, and I was like, where's he gone? Where's he gone? And I think he mucked his fuel up, I believe he said, or the auto fuel mucked up or something. So.
Oh, well, definitely he had to come in for a quick splash and dash, and after that, I mean, really, it was a couple of laps between you and the championship crown. Did those feel the longest laps of your life so far?
Yes, it's terrible. It's really easy to make a mistake. It's so easy to, right, all I've got to do is 2 more laps, and you just think, right, and it's so easy to outbrake yourself. It's so easy to spin it. It really is. But yeah, it's good fun.
Well, you had a lot of fun out there, and come the finish line, becoming our provisional Inter champion. I mean,
cheers, mate.
when you look back at the season, what have been your perhaps favourite moment or moments?
Oh, for sure, this one, all of it really. I mean, I like the battle. That was fun. I didn't have the best of starts, and I was a bit unlucky at Suzuka. I was quite quick at Suzuka, but I just got spun out at the beginning, and I didn't really get many points there. But yeah, all of it. I've enjoyed the battles. I've had some clean racing, and it's been great fun.
Oh, fantastic. And in terms of sort of your future plans, I mean, have you got any other leagues planned? Are you thinking of coming back for season 19?
Yeah, I've already signed up for season 19. And other ones, not so much because it just work and stuff like that. And Sunday night's perfect, so it kind of just works.
Oh, fantastic. Well, whether you're back to defend your crown in Inter in season 19 or going up to pro to take it to the very best, We can't wait for that. But of course, it's your day and it's your moment to give a shout out to anyone you want to. Is there anyone you'd like to say thank you or a shout out to?
Yes, of course. My parents are watching. I will shout out to them because I got told off last week for not shouting out to them. Good Luck Charms sat behind me, so it obviously works. It's a thing now. That's it. She's not having another day off. And my team, absolutely, Peter and Tim. We just did the Majors 24 yesterday. They finished today, and we got P2 in that as well. And yeah, they are absolutely legends, and couldn't do it without them.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's crazy to think that you guys have jumped from the car in Le Mans straight into Donington Park and you've delivered. Hayden, we'll leave you to it. Congratulations today.
Cheers,
and
mate.
well deserved. Go celebrate. Have a great time with your girlfriend and with your mum and dad. And we will see you back in season 19 to see if you can hold on to the crown or take it in pro.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Have a good day.
So hearing that, ladies and gentlemen, from Hayden Young, and we're over the moon with regards to it, and the Send It Racing driver going all in and giving a big thank you to his teammates. And what a round. A roller coaster ride of his own, and immediately in qualifying, and so the fact he doesn't like qualifying, it's the thing he hates, and we'll see himself qualify behind Mikey Stewart and also Sai Anti. But in the race, well, he didn't know what had happened until his teammate Peter radioed in to say, I've got Mikey Stewart back here now with me, several places behind. But of course, Mikey Stewart went on that recovery drive, only to need that splash and dash of fuel right at the very end. And the Send It Racing driver, well, he never gave up. And that's the thing as well. And I do like the way he really framed it as though he did what he could to control the championship. And it was up to Mikey to see how he would take it or whether he would lose it. And of course, strategy worked out in his favour. But mention the fact that this has been his favourite round, but he's enjoyed the season as a whole, and he'll be back in season 19. And we very much look forward to seeing our inter-champion coming back, and whether it's to defend the crown or move on to pro and take up to some of the best competition out there. I'll tell you one thing, Hayden has been an absolute star this season, and I can't wait to see him back in season 19 and how far he can go. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got plenty more interviews to come. We'll be right back, and we're staying with the theme of champions. But are we going to pro or are we going to club? Well, we'll find out very shortly. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure now to say that joining me in the interview room is the man who's not just your provisional club champion, but he now holds the record for the most points ever scored in a single season in the UK Sim Racing Sunday GT3 Championship. It's Marting Kenyon. Martin, good evening to you. What a way to end the season. I mean, that's got to be your best win of the season.
Yeah, it was really, wasn't it? I walked it basically. I think the Lambo had a performance advantage at Donington this week, so I think that was sort of made it a bit easier for me to get that record and finish out the season on a high. So pleased with that.
Oh, indeed, a huge performance. And I know you mentioned there the fact that there might be a bit of a performance advantage, balance of performance-wise for the Lamborghini here at Donington Park, but it takes a driver to put a lap together. That qualifying lap for pole, a very impressive lap. I mean, were you expecting a good lap? Is this a circuit you typically go well at?
It's a bit hit and miss for me, this track, to be fair. It's not one of my favourite tracks. I'm sort of pretty average, to be fair, but as I say, the Lambo's been very good here, so it's sort of the car more than anything.
Well, may have had mixed results in the past, but definitely not a mixed qualifying performance. And then going racing, we did see you maintain quite a comfortable gap throughout the race to the likes of Jordan Butler and Grant Miller. I mean, given you had really no risk of losing unless you finished 12th or lower today and Grant Miller was to take the win, did that change your perspective on the race, or was it still very much head down, I want those 1,000 points?
It was very much a head down. I was very nervous on that one because there was a few collisions going through down towards the old hairpin, I think it is. A few cars were in front of me, so I had to like proper back it off there. And then yeah, there was like some pros coming through, and I thought I'd just let them through in the race. So I was just taking it steady more than anything. After my pit stop, I came out right behind the people in like second and third. So I basically had a pit stop in hand as well, so it wasn't too much of an issue after that.
And just on that, I mean, it's always great when you're leading by such an advantage, and essentially strategically you're already ahead by a pit stop. But were you shocked at the fact you did come out right behind the leading battle for second through to fourth in club, and in a way you're almost getting ready to overtake them all again?
I wanted to make sure I got a result, so I actually ended up putting a couple of litres of extra fuel in, because I think I came in right with was it Never This who I was racing with most of the race, and he came out ahead of him by a couple of seconds, and I came out a couple of seconds behind that group. So it's sort of me being safe put me behind him more than anything. So I don't know.
Well, to be fair, I think it was a smart call from yourself to play it safe and then guarantee you getting home. And in the end, after 42 laps, the only club driver to finish on the lead lap today, seeing that Checo flag and the championship crown and the record. I mean, was it a big sigh of relief? Did it feel like that was the longest final lap of the season?
Actually, no. For the last couple of laps, I was actually pushing the car a lot. I was trying to get a lap time in a 1:25. So I was pushing all the way through after like last 10 laps just to challenge myself a bit more.
Oh, goodness me. Well, pushing yourself every step of the way, no doubt about it. And a brilliant way to end the season. But when you look back on the season, is there one moment or a couple of moments that will be your highlights of the season?
Every race has been a highlight, really. I've had no faults at any track. Couple of slight issues in the wet weather, but they were fun to drive anyway. So I think performance-wise, I couldn't have done any better. So it's just been like that all season.
Oh, fair play. I mean, you have been an absolute weapon to contend with out there in the club class, and you put a phenomenal season together. So looking ahead now to next season, what's next for yourself? Is it come back for season 19 and move into Inter?
It is definitely. I won't be in the Lambo next season. I'm thinking about swapping to the NSX because no one's driving it.
Oh, fair play. Trying to move to the Japanese car, the Japanese American car, I should say. That's definitely caught out a few in the past, but we'll have to see if you can tame it. And just before we do let you go, is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out or a thank you to on the broadcast?
Just everyone in club in general, yourself, all the admins, the stewards, all done a great job this season. Everyone on track. I think this has been by far the cleanest season with SRI I've had it. So it's been top notch. So thank you to everyone.
Oh, I'm 100% with you on that. It's been a phenomenally clean season up and down the field, and especially in club, like you say, Martin. Congratulations once again on becoming our provisional club champion for season 18 and the holder of the points record. So much so that I don't know if you've seen, it's actually broken the spreadsheets that are used in the background, the number of points you've gained. We've never thought we'd see some with 4 digits to the name. You are our record holder now. Congratulations. We'll leave you to it, and we'll see you in season 19.
Thank you. See you later.
Here and there, ladies and gentlemen, from Marting Kenyon, the Pit Racing driver, who today did it all absolutely right. And very interesting there, talking about the fact he did weigh it quite heavily towards the Lamborghini. I think he's not cutting himself enough credit, to be fair. Although I get it from his perspective, I think it's a bit of modesty as well, but a strong car, no doubt about it. But it takes the driver to get the most out of it. And this Lamborghini, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, and this Lamborghini, not a popular car, because if it was that great a car, then everyone would theoretically be driving it. But of course, he's picked the car. It's worked out very nicely for him, but he's still got to hustle it around the circuit with that monster pole lap in the class, followed up by outrageous pace lap after lap. Well, Martin really was the king of the machinery in the club class today. Indeed, for the whole season, it's been that way to an extent, with 6 wins, and also in terms of his runner results. Well, the only time he didn't finish on the podium was in a single round, and that was in round number 5, all the way back at Brands Hatch. And he's had some struggles in the wet, but he's never missed the podium when the points have counted most. And we're going to season 19. He's looking forward to the thought of being back in the interclass, and we look forward to seeing him up there and seeing whether he can take the fight to the second tier and how high he can go in his first visit to it. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got more interviews to come, and coming up next, we're heading to pro. We're going to speak to our 3rd Drivers' Champion. And so, ladies and gentlemen, joining me now in the interview room is none other than your provisional pro champion. It is Harvey Wheeler. Harvey, good evening to you. What an end to the season. At one moment, it's all in your grasp. The next moment, it's not. I mean, what a roller coaster ride it's been.
Yeah, it was very stressful. The craziest race of it I think I've ever done. I mean, that kind of sums it up. The craziest race I've ever done. Not too much else to say about it. It was like a roller coaster ride, like you said. I'm very happy to have won. It's been great.
Oh, 100%. And of course, it's a very special day for yourself today because of the fact it's not just the Pro Championship crown, but also it's the Provisional Teams Championship crown as well, alongside none other than, I do believe, Tom Wheeler, unless I'm mistaken, your uncle. So, I mean, it must make you doubly proud.
Yeah, definitely. During the race, I wasn't expecting us to get the teams as well. So it was a very nice surprise after the race to see that we had one. Tom's been a good teammate, so he's helped us come quite far in that championship. And yeah, it was definitely very, very good for us to win that. Good motivation for next season.
Oh, 100%. And to try and break this race down a little bit to tell the story, I mean, qualifying-wise, we saw you take what was 4th place in qualifying, 3rd in the class, with Mikey Stewart just beating you on that 2nd row. Were you worried in qualifying that you might be a bit down on pace?
Yeah, I knew I could go a bit faster in qualifying, but I just couldn't extract that pace at the end of the qualifying. And when I saw that Mikey had gone faster than me, I was a little disappointed because that meant that Anton Kilo was closer to me. And I felt that was a slight disadvantage, but I knew I had the pace, and it was just about using that pace in the race.
All fair play. And when we did go racing, of course, a bit of a dramatic start with Mikey Stewart being propelled one way coming out the old hairpin, and you're able to move a bit closer. But what we did see was that Adam Watson and Thomas Noakes were able to creep away. Was it they were just too quick, or was it because you were so caught up in battling with Anton Kalo?
I think both. At Donington, Adam and Thomas Noakes, they were both faster than me, which was a bit disappointing. I'd done quite a bit of practice for this race, but it is what it is. And Anton, he defended me very well, so it was very tricky fighting him. I lost a lot of time trying to get past, and I didn't get past. And that was mainly where I lost the time with the fighting. But even if Anton wasn't there, I think they would have still pulled away a little bit, maybe not as much.
I see. And well, whilst they pulled away and you were battling with Anton, we then saw what strategy first play out. And a bit interesting in the strategy because we did see you lose out a little bit more. And in fact, I do believe you dropped even behind Tim Probert. I mean, were you keeping track of where you needed to finish versus where Thomas Noakes was planning to finish?
I was planning to finish in the top 3 so that I could like guarantee that I win. But after I qualified 4th, and Thomas qualified 2nd, it was just a matter of staying close enough to him so that I would still win the championship, because I knew there was a chance I might not come 3rd. And I wasn't able to fuel save because I thought I would lose too much pace fuel saving and lose some positions. But Tim did fuel save, which meant that he could go a few laps longer, meaning he could take less fuel in the pits. And yeah, he came out ahead of me, which was made me quite sad.
Oh, understandable. However, whilst it might have been sad at the time, how did you react when you saw the instant between Anton and Tim down at the 3rd of the hairpins that would have been at Goddard's? I mean, was that a complete shock to you? Because it seems like going into Redgate Corner, you couldn't believe it when you tried to go around the outside of Anton only moments later.
Yeah, I mean, my heart rate spiked. I don't know if it's ever been that high. Yeah, it was a complete shock. I wasn't expecting it, and when I saw that Kilo had damage on the start-finish straight, I was like, yes, come on. And then I tried to go around the outside of him. There was some contact, but I mean, I got back past him in the end. So yeah, it was lucky. It was almost a miracle that happened, and yeah, I was very happy with it.
And right, you should be, because in the end, after passing him and his drive-through penalty, opened up the doorway for you to return to being the provisional champion in the pro class. And at the finish, finishing third, just behind your rival, but nine, that's all you needed was third place. I mean, that final lap, how did it feel? Did it feel like it was the longest lap in your life, or was it just one of those laps whereby everything just clicked together?
Yeah, it was the longest lap of my life. After I saw that Thomas had dropped back, and he was with me, I was still confused there, but it was the longest lap of my life, probably one of the happiest laps of my life, and yeah, I was speechless, dazed, and I was just hoping that we won the team's championship as well at that point, because I knew that I'd won the pro class championship. So it was a very happy last lap for me, and I just hope that I didn't get crashed off.
Well, rightly so. You deserve to be that happy because, like you say, a very happy end to the season. Pro Championship crown and the team's crown as well. And therefore, what's next for yourself? Is it come back in season 19 and defend your title?
Yeah, I think my plan for season 19 is just going to be to, well, just do better. You can't do much better than winning the title, but just do better in the races. I like to have not a single DNF next season because I have one this season. Just be a little bit more consistent and just get better results. Finish inside the top 3 consistently every race, and then I'll be satisfied and then go again probably the season after that.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing you back in season 19, looking to become an even better driver. I mean, like I say, you can always get quicker, you can always improve, and I think that mentality definitely enshrined in you. Just before we do let you go, Harvey, is there anyone you'd like to give a thank you or a shout out to on the broadcast?
Thank you to my team, Tom. Thank you to my whole family for supporting us all the way through, watching all the broadcasts and showing lots of support. Thank you to my friends for watching this broadcast, and just thank you to all my competitors because it was a very fun season and I enjoyed it a lot. So thank you to everyone and you, Paul.
It's our pleasure, Harvey. We love to put it on, and a huge thank you to you for joining me for an interview. And again, with that, we'll leave it there. Go have a lovely rest of the evening. Go celebrate. You are our provisional pro and part of the team's champions for season 18, and we'll see you back in season 19.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul. See you season 19.
So here and there, a very speechless Harvey Wheeler. And remember, he's one of the youngest members on our grid, ladies and gentlemen. And, well, an incredible drive. And a huge thank you as well. We must say a big thank you to his dad, Max, for giving us permission to interview Harvey Wheeler, because we do take the safeguarding the youngsters here at Sim Racing International very seriously, all part of Motorsport UK's Code of Conduct. But the Aversa Rapid by Free Wheeler Racing driver here today, openly admitting the fact that going into this one, knowing exactly what he needed to do, which was finish third or higher. That was his target to guarantee it. But when he qualified a bit further back, knowing the challenge was going to be ahead of him. How he didn't give up, constantly knowing what he needed to do, but realised as the race went on that strategy was going against him, and the pace of the race was such he couldn't fuel save. And that is how we saw Tim Probert get ahead of him. But then that drama at this very corner coming through Goddard's right towards the end of the race, where Anton Kilo and Tim Probert made contact. Suddenly the race unfolded the opposite way from what was looking to be a sad end to the season for Harley to suddenly a jubilant joy, although he had to make sure that he still kept on the road all the way to the end. And, well, no matter what, MK Sim Sports, Thomas Noakes couldn't find a way to stay ahead on points versus Harvey Wheeler, and that's how he got the job done. But, of course, also a special moment in not just being pro champion, but being part of the team that's won the team's championship at Versa Rapid by Freewheeler Racing. And, well, it really will feel like a dream going to sleep tonight. But, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we've got more interviews to come. And, well, we're staying in the pro class next, but we've got somebody else who we're speaking to. Hold on to your hats. We'll be back very shortly.
Right, we will leave it there. That is that's the main 3 championship winners. There's a couple of more interviews scheduled, runners up, etc. But we will leave it there because we're about to dial off now at next 2 or 3 minutes. We don't know what we're doing next year or next season on this one. We're definitely doing the RPM Wednesday, but we will see if we're able to broadcast any of the other drivers that are doing SRI. There's a Friday League GTEs. We've got Graham and Tom entered for that. Sundays we'll need to check, and then obviously the Thursday we've got Paul in on that currently. They are doing a Wednesday League, which is call it Intercontinental, but it's a McLaren Championship event, GT3s and GT4s. So I don't know if any of the teams have signed up for that one yet, but we will keep everybody posted. But other than that, that's us for the end of this season 18. We will post up any new videos that are coming in for the next leagues, and we will see you again.